Hi again, this is Allison, and I just want to tell you about two things that I'm going to want you to do in addition to your pre-homework questionnaire. So one is I'm going to give you a list of documents that I want you to start to gather or think about where you can procure them. So it's going to include things like university transcripts and diplomas, your birth certificate with an apostille, and other official documents, anything related to any time you've lived in France before, any schooling you've done, your French language skills, all of those kinds of things. Depending on which modules you're going to apply for, whether it's TAPIF or French University or even a visitor visa, I'm going to give you a list of specific documents that you need for each type, but this checklist is going to be sort of an overall general view of the kinds of documents that you're going to need to provide. So the more you can start to gather now, the better it's going to be, the easier it's going to be for you later. Especially since some things like transcripts or birth certificates can take a couple weeks to order and get in the mail. Another thing that I'm going to ask you to do is to download the journal that I've created for you that has a lot of questions about why you want to move to France and how you're going to do it. So I've become a big fan of journaling. I know that a lot of people aren't, but I really want to prompt you with some of these questions to think about, what you're trying to create for yourself during this move. One of the big obstacles to actually moving to France and to making, some big, huge dream like that come true, it's going to be that your brain tells you it's not possible. People around you tell you that it's not possible or that it's very, very difficult. And you keep seeing the things that are in your way that are preventing you from doing it. So things like not having enough money, not knowing where you're going to live when you arrive. So what I want to do with these questions is to get you thinking about how you can shift your mindset from is this going to happen? Is this possible? To how am I going to do it and how am I going to make it work? And that's what I'm going to be helping you with too. So if you have any, thoughts or ahas while you're thinking about these questions, do post them in the forum so that we can go over them and we can see what comes up for you when you're working on trying to radically change your life. So I will be sending you out reminders for some of the journal prompts during the course of the program so that, I can prompt you to think about these topics, but I really look forward to you thinking through some of these things on your own as well.